Hey guys, welcome back to Soul3 Revolution with me, Lise. We're going to do a general collective message for the collective. Let's get into it, guys. Let's see what we got going on. All right, for the collect of the Eve, what do we got going on for the collective spirit? Show me. I'm hearing love. We're talking about relationships and love. Show me. Ooh, this is not good. You're making a practical choice. You're going to have to make a practical choice. In love, there is a lot of immaturity. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of things going on behind your back. But you were able to tame the beast, something like that. Let's dive in more. Spirit, why is the page, somebody's spying on you guys too. This is my spy card. This is my spy card. So collective, there is somebody in your energy that is spying on you and has caused you conflict. You have fought them before and won because you're stronger than they are. Right? You have a practical choice that's coming up that you need to make. What is the Page of Swords and the, okay. Who's going to try to come in very charming and try to catch with charm. But they're burdened because they know, or this is going to burden you. You're going to know which way to go. What is this? Show me, Spirit. Okay. All right. For some of you, all right, you'll know. This is the, you have an emperor here that you're not in communication with, right? It's almost like the emperor's spying on you. They're burdened. They're not sure how to come in. This, for some of you, this is a twin. This is your twin. And they're trying to... Why the emperor? Why? They can't communicate with you. Did you block someone, guys? You might have blocked someone. Someone's trying to figure out how to get in touch with you guys, collective. Seriously. Somebody that was either younger than you or you're younger than them, a significant age difference, right? Doesn't have to be male, but can be, right? There's no sex or gender in tarot. Somebody that caused you conflict, caused you drama in the past. Somebody that you, that thought that they could come and fight you, you know, but like they realize, no, you don't deal with that. And you're much stronger then you look or let on. It's something like that. You were able to tame the beast, though. It's something like that. Now, this emperor that you're not in communication with wants to come through in a very charming way, but they're burdened or they know that you aren't going to put up with that. They don't know what to do. They're trying to figure it out. Why is the Two of Pentacles here, though? Spirit, what's that Two of Pentacles for? What's the Two of Pentacles? They're stuck in their head. Wow, this is someone from your past. What happened? Show me why this emperor is stuck in their head. Because they're highly attracted to you and they want sex from you. Or that's what they showed you in the past, right? But it's also saying somebody's been spiritually enlightened. Let's keep going with this, Spirit. This is, what is this? What's going on? Why is this? Show me the Emperor. They're brokenhearted. They're absolutely brokenhearted. Why are they brokenhearted? Because they didn't show enough emotion to you, because they gave you a fake cup of love, because they came to you like a page. And now what? Now what is this Emperor thinking? They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to make a move. They're building and working away, and they're waiting for you while they're doing that. What is this Emperor's actions going to be towards the collective in the next 7 days? They're going to still be in their head. They're going to feel burdened, like they can't, you know, get to you. They're going to be like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? This person is an absolute mess right now because there was a betrayal. You called justice on it, and you cut off an emperor who wasn't behaving like one. An emperor that came in like a page and played you and gave you all this fakeness. They didn't realize who you were at first. They thought that you were just like an option. They didn't understand who you were. Like, you know, they've been fooled a lot in their life. So, you know, they thought that you were just after them for the same things that everyone else is after them for. But through time with you, they realized that you weren't. They understood that you were actually there for love. They broke their own heart because they played you. They came to you with an empty cup of love, false promises, immaturity. Did they cheat? Let's see. Did they cheat? Show me. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. For some of you, they moved, some of you, yes, they did cheat. For others of you, they were moving way too slow. They shut this off as soon as they started feeling something for you. They wanted to move in a different direction with you, but what you ended up doing was closing out the cycle, healing from their bullshit, and you moved on and away from them. And now they're upset. They don't know what to do with themselves. Well, you grew up. You don't want to put up with that, and you don't have to. Wow. See, it's the Emperor. But now the Emperor's in King of Cups energy and King of Pentacles energy. They love you very much, but they were also very greedy. They were very greedy, and like I see financial abuse. I see hiding how they feel. I see pride, ego. They're trying to figure out, yeah, look, they know the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. They know that they ruined this commitment. They made themselves unhappy when they had happiness right there. They know what they did, but they're waiting for you to come back. What's Empresses saying about this? You're saying if they want to communicate, they can, but you're not going to them. Wow. 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords to the Fool. Saying, you want to communicate, communicate. You want to talk, reach out, because I'm not doing the work. You did this to yourself and to us and to this relationship, but this commitment, you need to fix it. So what you're saying to your Emperor is, you want to come? You can come. We can talk, but it's going to be truthful, and then we can discuss what we're doing from there if we can start over. Because it's looking like you're saying if truth comes in, because you already know everything. That's the thing. There's the the Queen of Swords. You already know everything. And so you're like, you want a new beginning with me, then you need to come correct. I'm not going to play these games of, oh, the Emperor is so upset about what they did and they can't talk and all these. No, you don't need to chase anyone. They can do the things to you to hurt you. They can be man enough or woman enough to step up and come to you as well. You're saying, come and talk to me like a mature human being, and we'll talk about where we go from here. Right? It's like that. You're not giving any, that's the other thing. You're not giving any promises to appease, you know? Yeah. You want to talk about how you started over after you were abandoned, were like, you know, and made to feel like in a poverty mindset, something like that. Yeah, you were betrayed. Look, they're in their head because they're extremely attracted to you still. They're watching you. They're trying to be strong. I don't know, guys. This doesn't seem very good. What's going on here? Show me what, you already know the truth. And it's like you're open to communication, but you're not giving them any promises. You're in Fool energy. You're like going with, you want, right? And so if this person wants to come back, they need to talk to you, and there's no guarantees. That's what you're saying to me. There's no guarantees. I'll hear you out, but I'm still living my life, right? Like, and it's almost like this emperor is trying to think, like, do I go and tell the truth? But then if I tell the truth and the empress doesn't take me back, then I just told the truth for nothing. Well, then that already, you know, that's how I'm feeling. And that just tells you right there how they think, right? Like, if it benefits them, they'll speak up. Like, no, what is this? What's Spirit's advice for the collective for this? Spirit is saying, don't be stuck in two minds about anything. You know exactly which ways to go. You know what happened. You know that the options are come talk to me or stay over there. I don't care because I've already moved on with my life because of your actions, behaviors, and choices. Spirit saying, you know what the choice is. The choice was what you did. You let the tower fall. Somebody wanted to poke holes in the foundation and not want to fix the stairs and all these different things. So when this came down, you were already moved out. You were like, okay, let it crumble, right? Because you saw something from a higher perspective and you're like, I'm not living this way. I'm not doing this. So your advice is to allow the tower to completely like be falling, because the tower already fell. You already moved away. You're already not with this person. You're already not with the emperor. But to allow the person to sit in their own mess, you can't do anything about this. You can't do something for someone else. Now they can. Your advice is to just. Your advice also is to, if this person does come through and to talk to you, is to try to look at it in a new way. Try to open your mind a little bit to see it in their way. It's also, your advice is, what is this? The Eight of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords. They want you to communicate how this person made you feel, how they abandoned you. They left you for cold, but like they really left you out in the cold. They chose to cut you off everything, and so you had to build on your own, and that was a lot for you, especially how you were disappointed because you thought this person really cared, really loved you, and what you saw was how quick they turned. And so what you're focusing on right now is your own stability. You're working away. But they want to come to you, Knight of Swords. I don't know if I like that energy. They want to come to you, and but they know that you're protecting yourself. What does this Emperor want to say to the Empress? If the Emperor could... They want to say a lot. A lot. They want to say that they know that you've emotionally walked away. They know that, and they've emotionally walked away from another situation. They're trying to strategically move. It seems like that they're coming back around because they left someone else that maybe they left you for or thought was better than you, but really, who's better than the Empress? No one. Right? So it's like, and they also want to say that they know that they had no emotions, really, that their heart was blocked when they met you, that they were a liar, a cheat, a thief, that you made the practical choice to move on. But what they want is that they've been thinking really hard, and what they want to manifest you, a new beginning. They want to start small, and they're wondering if you would be willing to think about just being friends, something like that. But they don't just want friendship. They want something more. But they're going to, yeah. They want to add their pentacle to your Queen of Pentacles. This might be somebody, they also, yeah, there's the Emperor. They're confused right now. They're very confused. They're nervous because they see that your boundaries are up to anything immature. Yep. Queen of Cups is here, and Temperance with the Ten of Swords. So if you could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, don't have to be. A Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, don't have to be. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, don't have to be. Everyone's here though. Virgo's here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus is here too. They know who you are. They see you for who you are. You're Queen of Cups, that that you took your love and your nurturing nature and you tempered it, right? You tempered how you felt. You tempered your spirit because they just betrayed you. You feel betrayed. You felt unloved. You felt betrayed. This person was dishonest with you. They didn't show you, they look at love very differently. But they didn't bother telling you how they viewed it. They just thought that they could manipulate you into doing what they wanted and then use emotional manipulation, gaslighting, all these things to keep you. Yeah, this is not a very healthy person, a healthy emperor. They weren't raised right. Yeah, look, you were betrayed. It just keeps coming up. They feel betrayed. Okay, they think that you're betraying them right now because you're not looking at them as an option, as a viable option. But how can you look at somebody as a viable option or an emotional option? They're also saying that, they betrayed you a lot with a lot of, but now they don't want you anymore. They've learned their lesson and they want equal give and take, equal balance, equal reciprocity after a time where you were breadcrumbed and they just, basically look, the Empress. We already saw the Emperor. I told you guys you were the Empress. Look, the Empress, they want a brand new beginning with you, but they don't think that you will want that with them. They're thinking long and hard on how to approach you. They have a lot of internal conflict, but they also have a lot of external conflict. It's like they're getting advice from friends, family. Just wait. They'll come around to you, but you're not going to. This person did the most, did the worst, and now they want you to come to them. It's like they want you to feel some type of way because you didn't want to put up with their bullshit. It's just not how life works. What's coming in for the Empress? There was a lot hidden. Yeah, look. Wow. There was a lot hidden, especially at night, a lot of sexual energy, a lot of I don't want to say sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but in a sense, yeah, it was somebody that was just a community. They were just out for the streets. They didn't think that you would know, but you found out everything and they don't know how to face you right now. You were loving, caring, kind, nurturing, compassionate. They see you now for who you are, and you had so much grace, love to give them, but they didn't want it. You are their true happiness, but now you're in your own independent self-sovereignty because you called justice for their selfish behavior, actions, ways, the filth way that they chose to treat you, and they want to put an end to the distance between you guys, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, all of the above. They ran away from a gift. They ran away from the gift that Spirit gave them, that God gave them, which was you. Now they see you. Now they see you as happiness. They see you as very sexy, right? And your Queen of Wands energy, but they just see you as such a spitfire. Marriage material, Empress, back out. They want to move forward, and they want to say that you've tamed the beast within them. And we have the King of Wands coming out too, which is a match to the Queen of Wands. So it's like the Emperor, the Empress, they want to have a lot of passion with you, but I don't think that you're on that page with them right now because you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm hearing, I don't want to fight. let's fuck, not fight, something like that. No, no, and no. That's just disgusting. In the sense of how I'm feeling it, like this person just thinks that, I don't know if you're going to take this person back. I think it's more like the Emperor woke up to all the bullshit that they were, the lies that they are within themselves, all these different things, and now that they understand who you are, they want to come back around. But it's too much drama, guys. I think Empresses, you're fine where you're at, because this is nothing. You don't need friends like this in your life. All they're going to do is cause you like mental freaking like imprisonment. No, no, thank you. Like, even if they want, like, they're trying to figure out, how do I come? Do I come very cleverly? Do I come with sexual energy? Do I come charmingly? Do I come as a friend? They don't even know how to act. That's not your problem. That's not your problem, and that's not your, you're not responsible for fixing anyone else's messes except for your own. So it's totally up to them. They're also in fear that you have found someone and that you've moved on. They're also upset that other people are highly attracted to you. Let's see. They're thinking long and hard. What's the Four of Swords out here for? They're thinking about their own broken heart and how they broke your heart. Basically, they're feeling what they're going through now, you must have already went through, because you know, dealt with your emotions up front so you could move forward and move on. And now they're just constantly in a reminder of like how brokenhearted they are without you, because they chose to be how they were. Yeah. They're trying to figure out how to get past your strong mind, how to, like, you know, how to build the connection back up too. It's like that. What else do we got? One person in here. Thanks for hitting that like button. What else do we got? They're heavily reflecting on the past. Heavily. They're heavily reflecting on the past and how you literally were divinely guided to go away. You were like, you swam away. Like, you were divine. Some of you actually physically moved. Others of you, this is like you and a child, and like your spirit guides shifted you away. Like, you left. You left the scene for your own mental peace. Spirit told you to go. Hi, Estella. Hi, welcome. Wow, because you were betrayed. You knew about a lot. Yeah, look, the sexual energy. They cheated on an archangel, on their empress, before they understood who you were. Wow, what else we got? Estelle, do you have a question? If you have a question, I'll answer it. So this emperor is now the King of Wands, right? But he's like looking, his King of Wands energy that he normally comes out in, he's looking away. He's looking, what is this? King of Wands, Two of Wands. Why? What are they looking at? They're looking for you. They're trying to figure out if they come to you in a very clever, charming way, if you'll accept them. This person is very prideful. Very egoish. I don't know, right? And that's what's making them be stuck in their head. Okay, ask away. One question. Go ahead. Feel free. It's free. I'll answer it. All right. What else do we got? Okay, type in your question and I'll answer it. You're welcome. Okay, so the World to the Four of Pentacles. Okay, maybe just explain to me and then I can, I'll ask the, okay, got it, perfect. Okay, Spirit. For Estelle, what is Estelle's heart leading her to? It's leading you to a cycle that's going to be closed for your 10 of Pentacles to come, and then a King of Cups, something to do with love. Your heart is leading you to your abundance, a practical abundance, 10 of Pentacles, right? But the overall energy is love, some kind of love that's coming in, true love. Your heart's leading you to end a cycle. The Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles to the King of Cups, because the overall energy is love. Does that make sense to you? Your heart is leading you to move forward, to leave the past behind you. Your spirit is trying to lead you to move forward, right? To leave the past in the past. This also can be saying to me, because we also have the Tower here too. This was the Wheel of Fortune card, not the World. So your heart could be leading you to close out a cycle with someone, to revisit it in a different way, because you have to, sometimes spirit makes us, it crashes down things that are built on a faulty foundation. So sometimes we have to remove our energy, take a step back, and like go on with our life, even though we love someone, but to keep them at a distance. But then it can come back around. So it can be saying two things. It can be saying you're closing out something with, you're closing out, no, I'm feeling it like, no, it's saying one thing. I'm feeling that you're closing out a cycle to get your own happiness. And somebody really does love you. It's almost like you're, but you have to stay moving forward for it to come around, because the cycle's closed. So, but a new one, is the Wheel of Fortune turning in her favor? Something to do with the past. You got to close out a cycle with the past. Okay, what's the advice? How can what's the best way? Let me figure this out. What would? Yeah. Okay. The heart's between two. And so, are you focusing more on work right now, or you're trying to build something? Because the Eight of Pentacles came out. The heart's between two. What's the best advice for her, Spirit? Ooh. Your best advice is to not be up in your head at night, sleepless nights. It's like anxiety, thoughts, over. You can't, judgment. You don't judge yourself too harshly either. It's something like that. Do not judge yourself too harshly. It's something about nighttime too. A lot of night, like the anxiety. It's like the thoughts, going over and over and over and over. But it's something about you need to not judge yourself so harshly, because what you're doing is you're building a life for you. You're building away at the things that you want, that you've built. Oh, that would make sense, not sleeping, because that's what this is. It's just like the Knight of Swords. Up here. You have to forgive yourself, and you have to let go. How? What's the best advice? Oh my God, and you're up in your head with, it's like a self-imposed mental imprisonment. So it's like not only sleepless nights, and hey, I'm not judging. I couldn't get there if I haven't been there myself, so I can pick up on the energy. I've been there, believe me, it sucks. But it's self-imposed mental imprisonment. Okay, this is, oh, thanks, Spirit. So Spirit just showed me some pictures. It's sort of like, when we go to do something that we haven't done before, that's when, let's say that I'm in sales, and then I go from sales into some other completely different field of work. Well, all those thoughts, that's scary. That's two different things, right? So all these thoughts and these fears are going to come out, and it's going to just try to keep me like, no, you don't want to leave in sales. You've been doing this this won't work out. All of those negative things are going to come out, because it's the ego part that doesn't want us to grow. So it's like, you already know, I'm hearing right now, you already know, because it's the first thing that you think of, that's where to go. That's what I'm hearing right now. That's why it's so hard. Close out what is already lost. It can't be gained back. That's what I'm hearing. What else? To protect what's yours, stability, home life, right? And not to feel like it's selfish, because you're going to get a victory after a battle. So the Six of Swords, it's like you're getting, and you're also, there's some kind of money. There's something coming to you as well. You're getting a victory with something with home life and stability. You either need to move strategically through something because of this, or I'm getting like marriage, not maybe, or divorce or breakup or something, but you need to be more strategic, or somebody was a liar, cheat, thief, financial abuse, and used a lot of pride. Something like that. Wow. You were way too, like, loving, kind, nurturing. It's like you're very, very sexy and beautiful, but you do have great intuition, by the way. You might have a black cat, I don't know, but it's something about cats. But you also are extremely nurturing, compassionate, high emotional intelligence, and you've been through too much toxicity. You're healing from something toxic or something that was bound to you. Like you felt bound. It caused so much drama. It's like you were always constantly fighting to show your worth, or not your worth, but like something to do with a marriage and or long-standing commitment. You had to look at something from a way that you didn't look at before, and now it's like your own independence. Oh, you have lots of cats. Wow. This is confirmation for me too, so thank you. I always like to know if it resonates, and if it, because that's why I do this, to help others, right? Yep. So they want you to keep moving in your own independence and doing the things that you want. This is pre-Empress mode. Balance is coming, but there's something about the Three of Pentacles to the Sun, to the Six of Pentacles. All right. Working, and I'm getting a business thing on this one. It's more like you're going to be happy with something that you're working with, or some kind of contract that's coming. It's something practical. You, two other things, or two things, or two people and you. It's either three. It's three nouns: person, place, or thing. But there's some kind of happiness. Like the Sun's the brightest card in the deck. It's some kind of happiness that's going to come out of it. And it's going to bring a balance, an equal give and take, equal reciprocity. Like you give, I give. No more breadcrumbing. Something about you need to, or they're suggesting that you truly emotionally walk away and look at the clarity, because you have the clarity. And so like we walk away from the things that no longer serve us emotionally to find the ninth cup, which is the self-love. And it's like we have to, it's like they're showing me the clouds, and like how, like, oh God, it's like pain. Like you were put through something that you were opened up, your eyes were opened to something. And it caused you to like cut it, you put an end to something, but then it's like, but then because something died, I mean, it could have literally, but I don't think literally, something new is happening. What's burdening you is starting over, or start jumping off the cliff. Maybe you've been going in hermit mode or keeping to yourself more, because it's hard when we start over, you know, like, and when we start something new, well, then you should write the book. I think that you should. That's a great idea. Yeah. I know that you're sad right now, or you were, but it'll get better. Yes, letting go of the dream or illusion. It is hard. It always is. And look, it keeps coming back. It is. But then it's like, it's hard to separate logic from the emotion. But when we look at it logically, like, we have to look at, like, what has the past shown me? I've given this person or this situation X amount of time, and nothing has changed, or there's a little bit of progress, or I get the bare minimum, or they're good for this amount of time, and then it starts all over again. It's like saying, by letting go, you're ending. Something about just somebody holding on too tightly, being greedy, miserly. You're going to get a victory. You're going to win from somebody being a liar, cheat, thief, and something about either you put distance away from someone put distance away from you, or you moved. But something's like, they're showing me a book now. It's like, done. And then look, you popped out. Empress. The Empress, the Magician, to the Ace of Pentacles. This can be you because you chose to, but you first have to do this. You have to stop judging yourself and keeping yourself up at night, and to stop reflecting too much on the past, but to build on the things that you want. But don't build up, I don't know why I'm getting this, but something about don't build up your mind in ways where it's just going to keep going around and around and around, because then it's like they're showing me like a hamster wheel where it's like you're thinking about the same things and you're not getting anywhere, even though it's like running in place. Something like that, like you're going, but you may not be getting anywhere in your mind. But your advice is this. This is you. The Empress, all 4 queens in one, baby, is manifesting. It's like financial independence, freedom, and like Spirit wants to like bring this gift to you. But you have to communicate what you want, and you need to communicate about something about your intuition. You know everything. That's why I was picking up on the intuition on the cat too. The cats, the Queen of Wands. You have really good intuition. Speak on what you know. Something about an Emperor, and just stay strong. A wounded warrior, but like you're down but not out. That's you. That's what I got for you, Estelle. Thanks for, I'm glad it helped. Good. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. You are too. Thanks. You got this. It is always hard when we want to separate like logic from our heart. It's like we can't be soulless beings because that's not who we are, right? Like it's just not the way we were wired. And I think sometimes people bet on how we are, and then they play off that. Like they think that we can't change, or that we're not going to leave, or, you know, whether it's work, love, whatever, right? Like they think they have us pegged, but in reality, it's not that. We just have to dive deep sometimes. And I know for me, like when I've made some big life changes, I had those thoughts, those like, all those fears came up, and it really stopped me for the longest time. Like I just started doing this on air in May of 2021 when I was going through my own divorce. And but I've been reading tarot for years. It was those thoughts of like, no, you're not good enough, or people are going to think you're crazy or weird, you know, but I had to finally say no, and I did it. I mean, it took something really traumatic to happen for me to like put myself out there, but maybe that's what it is sometimes. Things, you know, I don't know if I would have done it otherwise, because I was living in fear too, you know. So like, I mean, that's just like an example, right? Like something like that. And I've gotten good feedback, and it was very, you know, it confirmed everything that I always knew, but nobody else did because I didn't share that part of me. So maybe that book, you're a teacher. So like, I'm sure you can write really well, and like you have that teacher mind. So like, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, write a book. Yeah. All right. I'm so glad that you came on. It's so cool. I had just done another live and I didn't like the way it was going, so I deleted it, and then because it was just so much, and so then I changed the color and I came on, and then there you were. That's so awesome. I'm so glad. I'm glad that this helps. Hopefully you can get some sleep too. And sometimes, I know for me, we can accept things or acknowledge it without accepting it. So like when those fears come, yes, I understand that you're there, and that's, you know, it's like our shadow coming at our ego, like, and we can acknowledge it, but you don't have any power. I know that you're there, and I understand that, but I'm not talking about that right now. You need, you know, like it's like acknowledging it and then letting it go, because when we try to push it away, that's when they keep coming back, and and then this thought leads to this thought, to this thought, to this thought. Next thing you know, it's like 30 thoughts later, and it's not even about the original thing, right? We just goes off. We have to like stop that and then rewind it and then start from the first thought. Well, is this really logical? Because like for me, sometimes my anxiety will get up there, and then I realize mid anxiety, like, wait, that's not real, that's not real, that's not real, and that was anxiety, right? Like it gets, we work ourselves up. Yeah. You have a lovely night too. All right. Calls it Radio KF. Oh, okay. I can see that. All right. Let's see. I don't know what that was. All right. Let's see, Spirit. We'll keep going for the Let's get back on to the. Thank you for chiming in. Let's get back in on the collective. If there's anything else with this spirit, what the heck? With this emperor. Yeah, there's some emperor, guys. It's trying to, in her book, Bird by Bird. I'll have to check that out. Thank you. I'm always like looking for new things to learn and stuff. Go slow and steady with yourself. Very, slow and steady. Good night. I hope you sleep well. All right. What else do we got? So you guys got an emperor that is coming in slow and steady, but guys, they're just stuck in their head. Like look, this wasn't like, they're just, I don't know if you can, like, their spirit showing me, like, guys, with this emperor, it's like, you can only get so far. They're just not emotionally mature enough. They're just not there. They want to put an end. They want to put an end to their immaturity. They want to not be toxic, but wanting and doing are two different things. They're just not where you need to be. It's just not the time right now, guys. All right. Good night, Estelle. All right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a quick, see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to say, and then I am going to just end it here. Is there any final thoughts? Why did that come back out? This is about the other person. I don't want to talk about it because all it's doing is it's bringing up negative things about the other person. I don't want that. I want that energy out. Clear that energy, Spirit. I want some final thoughts and advice for the collective, not from the Emperor, for the collective. Wow. The advice is you're going to have a choice between two. And here's how I know that it's between two and not two things. Because you got the King of Pentacles here, but you got the King of Cups at the bottom, and then Death. So it's like there's a logical choice to make, a King of Pentacles. But it also can be saying, guys, there's a logical choice to make. Is it two ways to go? So for some of you, it's between two. For others of you, this is two ways to go. One way is without this person, and you just keep doing what you're doing now. The other way is this smug-ass King of Pentacles at one time, who really was the Emperor, right? Or because we already saw the Emperor, and we saw the Empress, so we know that's who we're talking about. They put, they want to start over. They want to, they changed, and they've come out of this, smug, materialistic, 3D material world self and moved more into their heart space. And they want to show you that they are the sun. They can bring you happiness, that you are their happiness, but that they can be yours too, because they've learned. Something also about marriage, could be traditional marriage too, because the Hierophant is here, but this is a spiritual lesson that they've learned. about hiding. Now, for some of you, it could be hiding their sexuality. For others of you, it's just being like a sexual, like, deviant at night with others and a control freak. Because now the Emperor's here. They also know that your intuition ain't something to be fucked with, and that you built it up even more. You have boundaries. You are the truth, and you're not putting up. And they want you to know that they put aside some third party, and they know that you will kick out anyone if a third party is brought in, and you'll move forward, and that's the truth. Wow. And then look, there's the Empress, guys. Shit. That's where we end. That's beautiful. Oh, that's great. This was a great live. All right. I am going to end this now, and I'll be back. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.